now we're going to go straight into Peli versus CurryGovernor, though. So this is going to be a very interesting set because we got Peli on Sonic, most likely, and CurryGovernor on Cloud. This is a matchup we don't really see too often.
It's not. I was going to give them a little bit of an intro, but they are getting right into it.
Yeah. They're busy. They got a job to do. Oh my goodness, they go straight into it. PS2, and yep, that matchup is exactly what I said. Yeah. So we're going straight into game 1 of top 12 still, and this is winner's side. So yeah.
So, of course, Sonic, in more recent times, people are starting to think that Sonic is one of the best characters in the game. The opinion was, like, pretty poor. The opinion was a mid-tier or something early on in the game, and people suddenly realized, no, wait, no, this character's still insane.
Yep.
But, and so consider one of the best characters. But if this character has any bad matchups, if you ask someone what Sonic struggles with, they're going to say swords.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because, if anything, you really, really need some kind of disjoint to deal with spin dash, or at least be able to, sit back and be able to camp with, cross slash being also one of those famously strong anti-air tools. But yeah, disjoints are the name of the game when it comes to Sonic counterplay, and you've got to be really, really precise with your timing because Sonic is still really, really fast. So yeah, I mean, that's
a very solid character. And these nairs at ledge, it's a relatively new addition to the game plan for Peli, but they are so dangerous because if you get hit by them, you can just be deleted within seconds.
Exactly, whether it's the strong hit or worse, the sour hit, because you will just get hit with a back air right after that. It's a very, very active move, especially. And speaking of that, oh my god.
Caught him going low, Curry leaning back in his chair, just taking a little moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, very close game, but this is not the situation you want to be in. Once Sonic has a lead, you are in so much trouble because Sonic will just sit on that lead and gradually nickel and dime their way up.
Absolutely, and at the very least, Curry does have the ability to hold limits, to give some kind of approach condition back to him. But, again, like, Peli doesn't really need to respect it that much,
Absolutely.
Yeah, because all they can do is just, like, fiend for certain, openings and whatnot, like we saw there with the early edge guards with the forward air. Even we saw Curry reeling back in the chair, and that was that for a reason, because Sonic is just that fast of a character. You can't help but get caught off guard sometimes. Need a bit of a reminder.
And the whiffed grab there from Sonic, a very rare moment of end lag from Peli, and Curry is going to make the most of that with the dash attack.
Absolutely.
Keep himself even with stocks here.
Ooh, very beautiful conversion there. Blade beam into reverse up tilt, but still in the deficit, and yeah, that's another thing. Regardless of having a disjoint or a very active disjoint, intangibility of spin dash. Yeah. So, yeah, very, very difficult situation to overcome. You really do need to keep your space versus Sonic, but not too far, to the point where, God.
Amazing edge guard there.
The aggression from Peli there is just super, it's just amazing. He knows the full limits of his characters. Just able to scout out far-reaching edge guards there. Just pushing Sonic to the limits.
Amazing damage built up here, and he's not taken a hit yet, and this is Peli at kill percent.
Absolutely, a raw back air or an F-tilt even might be able to kill here. But yeah, this is a battle of getting as much extra credit for Peli.
Oh, and I think that was a sour hit.
Yeah, that was really strange.
But that's going to take it. Curry keeping it extremely even right now.
Keeping it simple with a blade beam to cover that ledge, and yeah, now back to even.
Oh, he's in trouble here. He's kept his jump. He's kept his jump.
Yep.
Amazing recovery there from Curry. Amazing job.
Yeah, that was such an excellent recovery, getting it early and done to put Peli off. So yeah, no, honestly, from what could have been a dangerous situation, now back to even. Curry does have a limit on deck though, so this is a very sketchy situation for Peli. He can just camp out, and wow. Yeah, I'm not sure if you just saw that little interaction there, but he did a spin dash hop right through blade beam.
Yeah, of course. The intangibility is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, definitely one of the best things about spin dash.
It's one of those ones where, we'd always talk about there being RPS situations in Smash. Sonic spin dash is when you're as a kid who go, well, I chose gun and gun beats everything.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
That's what the intangibility on spin dash is.
Yep. It's something that just completely ignores the RPS situation. You just got to avoid that particular window, otherwise you are boned.
Right, throwing off stage, looking for the edge guard. Whoa, wake up down to it's going to work out for Curry.
It's actually really, really good. It's super fast, frame like 7, I think, and the legs are intangible, so and the low profile on it. It's really, really good. So I definitely respect the option from neutral get up to do that.
Fourth throw off stage, another edge guard situation. A great air dodge to ledge there. Right, we've got limit.
Yeah,
Anything other than finishing touch won't kill here. But you know he's probably going to look for a cross slash.
Yeah, definitely the prime option for limit Cloud. Oh, look at that. Yeah, had to let loose. The 15-second timer was slowly ticking away there. Right. So definitely understand the blade beam from jumping in there.
Dangerous situation here for both players. Curry obviously on his last legs.
Oh, that was
kill.
Honestly, that was the best way.
Oh, he just... Obviously, you see that forward smash at ledge, and you have to be so careful around it. Try to go as low as possible. Kyle obviously not got that much in the way of mix-ups and recovery.
Exactly. I mean, it is very, like, once you use your jump, it's pretty linear. The only thing you can do is change the timing up a bit. But, like, Cloud famously doesn't have a great snap when it comes to ledge. So, you know, something like a Sonic F smash can quite easily pressure him to either SD or just get hit, honestly.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where you want to go high enough to hit him. Or, or like have that as a mix-up.
Exactly.
But, I don't think Curry had that option, so the only choice was to go as low as possible. But we're straight into this. Immediate start from, there's that intangibility.
Exactly.
I chose gun.
Yep, and he chose gun multiple times in this situation, and it's
There
really...
we go.
There we go.
I love it when the players, like, prove me right.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes me feel real smart. Oh my god, this chase!
Whoa, really looking for something cheeky there. Peli was feeling the lead he built up there. Right. Curry does need to answer this back, though. 80% deficit here. This is not looking too good. At the current moment, at least. We'll see. But yeah, you see Peli very content with his spin dashing in the corner. Why not, right? Why not?
Yep.
Just
good chase there.
Battle of attrition here. As much irritation builds up, the worse the person can play. Depends on their mentality.
Aggressive chase there by Peli. Try to catch the jump.
Yep. And right now, you can see Peli very comfortable in his positioning right here. Curry does get a little bit of percent here, but this is quite a jarring situation to be in as a player. And Peli's making most of the use here.
Absolutely. And something I want to really point out that for the vast majority of the time, when Peli is throwing his spin dash, and he's going to have to recover here with the limit. But one thing he is doing is that whenever Peli is trying to use a spin dash, he may not be punishing it, but as soon as the spin dash goes past, he is absolutely using that time where the spin dash is flying to gain stage control back.
Yeah.
Fantastic spacing there on the regular get up from Peli. Going to punish that get up attack very well.
Yep, definitely. I mean, the amount of endless pressure, throwing Cloud from one side of the stage to the other to recover and finally gets flustered into a get up attack and gets punished like that. Yeah, now this is a tough situation. As you were explaining in game one, you know what? You have perfect experience versus this. I mean, we've both seen Smash 4 Sonic. We know how it works. When you're behind Sonic, it's really tough.
Oh, that's so
Speaking of tough, even Jermaine, Curry, we can see the frustration in there. Oh, I do not blame him. That was a very frustrating thing to happen in an already bad situation of being behind Sonic, and now it's 2 stocks down. What do you think?
And so you're in this sort of situation where you've got Sonic with such a deficit against Sonic, you will see players get a little bit frustrated. They will start swinging. They will start picking options that are generally ill-advised in neutral. They're going to be trying to get stuff done because they have to. They have to try and make that comeback.
Yeah, because if not, the timer's still going, and that's one thing that many people don't really consider too much when playing the game generally. But Sonic is one of the better ones at abusing the timer.
But you know, Peli is going to be perfectly fine to sit back on this lead and go, okay, well, I don't have to commit to anything. You're going to come to me, and you're going to die.
Yep, and I think he might have actually just air dodged into the blast on there. Just wanted to get it over with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
In situations like that, I completely understand.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes it's like, you know what, this game's not mine game. I will cut it short, and we will just go straight.
Yeah, just reset. You know, go into the next game fresh. Some people would just prefer to get over and done with, get that headspace to just chill, relax, have a little bit of a thought, a little bit of a breather before they go into the next game. But you know what? Curry's going straight into the next game. No breather here.
Absolutely. Straight onto PS2 again.
This is a very, very, what can I say? It's just the stage.
Yeah. I mean, it's the stage that a lot of these players prefer to play on. Gives them a lot of space to move around. Obviously, the biggest legal stage.
Yeah. Honestly, though, like...
Oh, he's okay, though.
He's okay. All right. Good stuff there from Curry, just barely scavenging back that ledge.
And I want to see Curry just calm down a little bit. He's playing the neutral fine, but you can tell he's getting worried when he's off stage. Obviously, that air dodge off stage is definitely will be playing on his mind a little bit.
Yeah, and I wouldn't blame him for it. It is quite an exposed situation to be in when you're off stage as Cloud, and not having a double jump is very dire, as we've seen before. But yeah, now it's looking a lot more even. This is way more respectable than the last game. Yeah, this is...
Oh,
wow.
The down air, very nice. And he's used it a few times, but it's just been like a, don't come near me, I'll do it.
Oh, caught him slipping.
Yeah.
That cross/slash call out there, just calling out Peli for trying to hover around a certain location. And Curry's seen it, and Curry's been there, done that, and put him down. That was great stuff there.
Yeah, that was very clean. That was a real icon edge guard too.
Damn straight. And now, for the first time in a long while, Curry is very, very... very good at the situation. Never mind. Oh, God.
Good old commentators, guys. This happens to the best of us.
True, true.
But that was in the first time in this set that we've seen Curry with a lead.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Is unfortunately now leaving us.
Oh, yeah, it's leaving us quite quickly here with Peli's aggression being very well timed there. Wow, looking for a very, very, very dangerous punish there in the drop zone border. Goodness, look at that, the air dodge.
He still kept his jump, though.
Yep.
And he used the crosses to stall himself. Wow. When you have a character like this, which has a real tough time off stage, you have to use every option at your disposal. And no one exemplifies that more than CurryGovernor.
Honestly, he's using every single drop of Cloud's moveset to just be able to maneuver around and recover at the very least. Because you need every little helps. And speaking of every little helps, that shield pressure.
That was fantastic. I want to point out that he jumped out of shield to do that because he knew that he was going to be during the spin dash hop. It's fantastic.
It just called him out after the spin dash as well. Just such a perfect punish. Ooh.
Very fortunate having the spring to send him back on stage there.
Absolutely. And now we've actually returned to the same situation as last time. Jermaine, or Curry, as we know, is ahead and now in a position to build up a lot of extra credit here.
Yeah, of course, Sonic, not the strongest character in the world, may not kill immediately.
Yeah. Oh, I honestly thought he was going to carry on after that back air and chase, because a cross slash would have actually killed there if they went deep enough. Oh, goodness. This is quite a tough situation.
Oh,
wow.
He snapped the ledge, which meant you only got the first hit.
The first cinematic hit actually connecting, but then he just snaps ledge.
Look at this, though. He won't care, because look at how much damage he's built up here.
Yeah.
Peli is at death percent.
And, yep, Curry securing it with his great wall of back air, not letting him get past that time-tested walling technique. And you know what? That ledge trap was solid.
Yeah, absolutely. And you hear... After that game, you hear the northern side of the community wake up, start cheering for the boy. Obviously, Curry, one of the fan favors of the UK community anyway, but obviously one of the two big heroes of the northern scene.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. And now we're going to get a comeback story. Maybe got 2-1 now from this current set with Peli in the lead, but we might be seeing a comeback from Curry over here. Or will Peli be the comeback killer? Let's see, let's see, let's see.
We shall see. Good combo here from Peli. Just gonna just nickel and dime the way, because you don't want to challenge these sword normals.
Exactly, yeah. If you're not careful, yeah, you still have intangibility, but you need to obviously be very, very careful of how you use it, because you're still committing to most likely a full screen type of move where you're forced into certain options. But yeah, regardless, pretty slow start, you know.
Yeah. And one thing that Curry is doing a little differently about the spin dash is that when Peli is charging these spin dashes, he's actually there he's out with that. No, he's getting his jump.
Yeah. The jump.
Fantastic.
Great maintenance there of his resources, not letting himself just be taken out by that edge guard, because it was a ferocious edge guard.
It was a very scary situation indeed.
Yeah. Because that forward air usage from Peli to cover those air dodges have been really, really good. We can see that experience there working out really, really well. But now, oh my God.
You wanted it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But something to talk about again is that for the most part, rather than running up and shielding to deal with these spin dashes, he's almost jumping over Sonic and then threatening with an arrow. So saying, you have to let go of this now.
Exactly.
And then taking if he manages to challenge it, then great. But if not, he just runs in and takes his stage control again.
Yep, absolutely. And you know what? It seems to be working out a bit better. Obviously, it depends on the situation, because Peli's definitely going to be catching on to that at some point. But yeah, I do love seeing the difference in gameplay here. That's for sure.
And here comes the limit. You know he wants it.
Absolutely. Still got about 14, 13 seconds on the timer right now. Curry really does need to get rid of it at some point. I mean, yeah, he needs to, because, oh, there we go. Out of shield cross slash.
He'll take that. He got A here. He'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that was a very, very good timed grab there. Just able to make the most of that situation. Right. Peli taking them off stage. What are they going to do?
Oh, he's without a jump. He's not making that one back. Peli is
stuff
not going to let you back if you don't have any options.
Exactly, and he just scouted the jump, took it out, and from there it was just a 9-5. Goodness. Right. Now let's see if Peli is able to get as much extra credit as possible. Oh, rolling into a spin dash roll.
That's a lot of damage you take in a very short period of time. It absolutely hurts.
Yeah, that 29% down up to 40. This is very good for Peli, and Jermaine now back in a very familiar position of, you know, being down the stock. Really, really tough to actually overcome the situation.
And you see there's a lot of times where Peli is waiting in shield. Jermaine Curry is trying to make him commit to something at shield or just run into a cross slash again, but trying to make him commit to something at shield. Peli is not biting.
Yeah.
He's just waiting. He says, I am more than happy to get grabbed by Cloud.
Exactly, that's the thing. Like, Peli knows, like, he'd definitely rather take a grab than any one of Cloud's meaty, like, sword hitboxes. Because he can get so much off of it, like whether it's forward air, which is super active, which is really good at dealing with spin dash, or back air, or, you know, there's just a lot like they can do. But regardless, Curry at least has a stock similarity.
I don't think he landed. Oh, he did.
Ooh, footstool, the phantom footstool carrying Curry just about over.
I want to point out, by the way, there is no way he got a phantom footstool and then immediately realized right above the ledge, time to up B.
Yep.
Oh,
my God.
goodness. He wanted to end his life there.
Absolutely forward air into maybe a finishing touch, and that would have handedly killed him as well. That was the setup.
Amazing rollout there. He still got his...
No jump.
No, he took his jump. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that double jump bubble just slowly appearing underneath that. What's that upbeat called? You know...
The spring.
Yeah, the spring. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that spring is such a hard thing to overcome as Cloud, because you can really only recover from certain angles and certain ways.
Yeah, it's very restrictive. And you see, I mean, as much as Curry's done a decent job here, he's got to try and recover here. And he's now on his potential last stock of winner's side bracket.
Yeah. This is a situation that Curry still can recover from, but it's going to take quite a bit of work. And yeah, maybe a limit situation is needed here. The spring just about avoided with the up B clashing. But yeah, no, honestly, Peli's in so much of a better situation than Curry is right now.
He's just holding the stage control, and an ill-advised dash grab there is going to get Peli out of the corner, and he's got the limit.
Okay, we're finally seeing a lot more grabs. Wow!
That damn just went for it.
That was very good. Calling Peli out with an up air during a landing trap situation, even getting a blade beam off of. Now we're seeing Curry actually hit Peli really often.
He's moving.
Yep.
He's moving, and you know Peli just wants to stop the bleeding.
Absolutely.
That's
oh
not
my
how you
God.
do it.
Peli, you could tell the antsy that you know, when they start using homing attack, something is up. What is going on here? Peli is behind, and Curry is now in the lead. What a change.
But he's off stage. He's in so much trouble. He's still got to jump.
Oh,
the
cross slash!
He cross slashed the spring!
Amazing!
You're a madman!
The utility there from Jermaine. Oh my God, the ability to just have that presence of mind to recover, especially with limit, maintaining it with an air dodge.
He's still got limit though, he can recover here.
Oh!
He didn't need it!
Yep, oh my God.
Oh,
wow, no recovering.
He's not dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Wow, this is such a dangerous situation. This is potentially Curry's last stock of the game here.
Oh!
No! The most anticlimactic end to a set.
Jesus, Peli doing a fantastic job though. You have to say.
I do have to respect it, yeah.
In situations like that, when the momentum suddenly swings in your opponent's favor, and they're coming from behind, and the crowd's behind them, everyone's getting excited for it.
It's hard not to brick yourself. It's hard.
I'll
be real.
Most players will suddenly start playing to not lose.
Yeah,
They'll start going, no, I don't want to lose this. I've got the lead. I don't want to lose this situation. And you start playing really scared and antsy. And you see Peli did that for all of like 5 seconds.
Oh,
and immediately it was like,
we saw the panic. We saw it.
We saw him immediately.
The desperation.
So immediately stop. Take a moment on ledge. You saw he waited on the ledge for a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And when he got off that ledge, it's like that panic never happened. He was
That's
playing
true.
cool, calm, collected, immediately wrestled the control back of Curry, said, give me that. This is my set.
Exactly.
How
there
dare
you
you give these people hope? Let them know that I am going to be making it through here.
Exactly. Put him in his place, honestly. Goodness gracious. He's just like, you know what? You're a bit scary, but I'm just going to maintain myself. It's fine. Like,
Yeah.
you scared me for a little bit, just shook for a little bit. And Peli just, regaining control of himself, keeping his senses, just remembering that he's still human, able to experience some of those emotions, but at least being able to step back from that and regain control, which is something not many people are very capable of. But yeah, Peli able to keep his senses and take it 3-1. So yeah.
Very nicely done from Peli. We'll be seeing them in winner semifinals. I believe they'll be going up against Bloom Forever.